So on February 1st, the Sooners got a couple of crystal ball predictions for 2 prospects, and one of them dropped their top 16 yesterday. Taking time to talk about them. All that coming up here in about 10 seconds. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. Thanks for pulling up here on the YouTube channel. And in this video, we're going to talk about Nigel Smith as well as Bryant Wesco, 2 players that got crystal ball to Oklahoma, and one of them just dropped this top 16. So let's dive into it. But before we do that, you know the drill. Hop in the comments. I definitely want to know what you all think. You think the Sooners can land both of these players that we're crystal ball to win? Definitely want to hear your thoughts on that, as well as what do you think about the players we're targeting for the 24 class now that we're doing something new. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification. Dropping constant content around here, around Oklahoma football, a little Colorado. I'm going to adopt my SEC and Big Ten teams soon this summer, and we're talking college football in general. And so let's dive right into it. Nigel Smith dropped his top 16. I think I'm going to lead with him, and then we'll go to Bryant Westco. And honestly, Nigel Smith is an example of what Coach Brent Venables and his staff are focused on. The one thing you all said you wanted more of was really good defense here at Oklahoma. So guess what? Nigel Smith's a defensive lineman out of Melissa, Texas. So let's kind of look at him and his stats. As you can see from on 3, these are the measurables for Nigel Smith, 6'4", 260 lineman. He's a consensus 4-star defensive lineman, and honestly expect him to end up in 5-star status consensus over time. He's, top 100 here. Look at all these. From on 3 at 77, ESPN's got him at 58, 24/7 at 38, and Rivals got him at 54. So as long as on 3 moves him up, I think his consensus will move him right into 5-star status. But we're still early in the 24 class, so we'll see what it looks like, especially this coming season. He's been doing well. And so looking at the footage now that I've got here on the screen, actually, before I play the footage, let's look at these top 16 that he has. He's been getting offers from everybody. So you got the Penn States, the Notre Dames, the U, Ohio State, Tennessee, Bama, and Texas. It's got Prairie View A&M in there as well. Nice little HBCU. But Georgia wants him. So does Oregon, Arkansas, us as the Sooners, A&M, Texas Tech, TCU, and then Rutgers. And then I saw recently he got an offer from Colorado. So everybody's recognizing the talent that Nigel has and how good he is. And so let's look at some of that talent in some of this film while I talk you through this. That's one thing that Oklahoma has been doing, and that's the one thing that you all should be excited about with this staff. Gonna keep reminding you, they're focused on getting some elite defensive players that can make an impact now. With the news that Oklahoma and Texas won't be going to the SEC till about 25, having a player like Nigel Smith in your class will give you the ability to be better prepared and built physically to handle everything in the SEC and that grueling schedule. And I throw my quotes up on that with my little claw hands because you're not playing Alabama and Georgia every week, but you are playing some teams that are physical who get big guys. But with Oklahoma getting consistent top 10 classes, that's not something that we should truly be concerned about. We've got the talent. Now it's all about the coaching. I think the coach is going to get there. But watching a player like Nigel, he's tossing people around, running through the middle, playing at the D-line spot. He's on the edge as well and tossing guys to the side. Great spin move abilities, and he levels folks. The dude can hit. And so this is something that, of course, we all want to see at Oklahoma is elite defensive line play. We should have that this season. But with a recruit like Nigel, he could be a game changer. So after seeing all that footage, talk to me. Hop in the comments. Let me know. What's your thoughts on Nigel out of Melissa, Texas? What do you think about him? You excited? You stoked? My guy PG actually did an interview with him after he dropped his top 16, from the PG show. So go check that out as well. It's pretty cool. He's a nice kid, and it's great to hear his voice and talk about the reasoning behind his choices. So now let's look at the other crystal ball. Bryant Westco, wide receiver out of Midlothian, Texas. We'll pray that that's the proper words. If you all know how to pronounce it, jump in the comments. Let me know. Y'all always do. And believe me, I don't take offense to it because I can search and search and search for the proper pronunciation of stuff and still come up wrong because, that's the luck we get. So because of that, hop in there. If you know the pronunciation, let me know. And so Bryant Wesco. But outside of that, Nigel got a prediction from On3 as well as from 24/7. So that's a big deal. And then Brian got his definitely from the 24/7 as well as On3, letting us know that there's a good chance he's going to pull up. Wide receiver. Now, this is on the offensive side. So we've got another offensive player we're looking for. 6'2", 180 wide receiver. And he is a consensus top 160 player in the country. So easily top 300. He's one that, 24/7 had him in the top, basically almost 100. ESPN in 192. On3's got him 27th in the country. Jeez Louise, On3's high on him. And then Rivals doesn't even have him ranked yet. And so on3 it shows that about 217. 24/7 has him in the top 152 as a consensus. And that's just adding up everybody's calculations. And so different expert had different views, but looking at him, man, size 6'2", 180. He does track. He is a long jumper. He is a triple jumper. He does the high jump, and he's definitely qualified for a lot of this stuff as a sophomore and junior. As a sophomore and freshman there in high school. This is junior year, so we're prepping for him with track now. But it looks like Oklahoma's winning the race with him. He was at the Elite Junior Day along with Nigel Smith. And there's a good chance that the Sooners could go ahead and win this battle. This will be a great battle to win and bringing in an elite wide receiver. It's got some jets and some abilities. Watching film, as you can see this here, Bryant be getting it. He's got some great route running. When he makes the catch, he can just outrun the defense. As you can see, he's got great vision. He knows how to cut, agile. He does everything you would want out of a wide receiver. So he's a potential playmaking ability. He can break stuff out. He's a jumper in track, so that means what? He's got hops. So as long as the quarterback with at the time should probably be Jackson Arnold, put it at the high point, let his receiver go get it, there's a good chance he could show out. And so, of course, I'm stoked about getting more playmakers on the offensive side to go with the quarterback play we're going to have in the running backs. So running back room is loaded, and we're just adding to it. DeMarco Murray has been eating. And so adding another piece with Nigel Smith would do nothing but just, add great components to both sides of the ball. And then a young player like this, giving West Coast some time behind like the Pettaways and the Farouks and all of them to be able to really get his game going. We can be special over the next couple years. And so this class here, the 23 class is the class. I think that's the most critical class that we have here at Oklahoma. That's the one leads us into the SEC. But this 24 class is going to add more pieces to the foundation. This is kind of cornerstone, maybe even like beams in the home. They're going to be a part of the true foundation in preparation to playing at SEC talent. So that's Nigel. That is Bryant Westco. Thank y'all for pulling up. Hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification. Let your boy know what you think about these players. So hop in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. I jump in there and try to comment on everything that I possibly can. Y'all be going fast sometimes, bro. And if I'm going to be dropping a whole bunch of content, it's kind of hard to keep up. So I ain't ignoring you. It's just I'm chasing it out. So thank y'all for tuning in. We'll have some more videos coming up. We're going to talk about some more of the crystal balls, some of the more of the offers that's gone out there, and just keep you guys abreast with what's happening out here in college football. Now we're at the end of the video. There's a couple of videos that's going to be popping up. YouTube's going to tell you to watch. Check them out. Peace.